Hello, my name is Lauren, and I just wanted to make a video about about my life with addiction. I was 13 years old when I started drugs. I started coke, and as it progressed, about 16, I started smoking crack and meth. Them two were my most favorite drugs ever. Uh, it was a hard time. I smoked crack and meth for about 14 years, and yeah, my mama introduced me to all my drugs. I don't blame her for my addiction though, but she did introduce me to them, and yeah, they kind of grabbed a hold of me. So, but about about 18, I started doing it really, really heavy. Uh, I got married, and that marriage kind of failed because of drugs. I couldn't quit drugs. I lost two sons to DHS because I couldn't quit doing the drug. I couldn't quit thinking about it. I was even pregnant at the time. One of the 7 times that I went to rehab, I was pregnant one time and still didn't stay. I left, and then I had one rehab. The last rehab I went to, I had my 2 boys with me, and I still didn't stay. I wanted the drug. The drug actually took my life from me. I lost 2 sons. I went to rehab about 7 times, and like I said, I didn't make it. I went to drug class. I did all that. I at one time I was 6 months clean. I passed all my drug tests, but at the end of it all, I got told if I didn't sign my rights over to my 2 sons, then I would lose my daughter that I was pregnant with. So I signed my 2 sons over, and they're both probably about 8 and 9 years old right now. I haven't seen neither one of them since they were 6 months old. I miss them very much, and I think about them every day, and it's a hard thing to deal with, but I have done it. I can be woman enough to say that I couldn't take care of them at the time. I was too far out there, and they're better off where they were at. So I signed my rights over, and slowly after that, I lost my marriage to drugs. And the things I did when I was on drugs, I just can't fix. My past is very dark. I slept with truck drivers. I also sold myself to drug dealers. I had sex with friends. I had sex with men I didn't even know. I did all that, and I'm not ashamed of it, but I am ashamed of it. But I have survived it, and that's why I am the person I am today. But yeah, drugs took me down a road I didn't want to go. Meth and crack is just one thing I fear the most. It takes you places you never want to go, and sometimes people never come back from it. I'm lucky to have come back from it. I'm blessed to come back from it. I didn't. I mean, I caught a couple of felonies. I went to jail. I caught a felony and all that. And I lost my license for 9 years, but I got them back recently this year. Cost me $2,500. I used to be a very bad thief when I was in my addiction. That's how I fed my addiction. I went and stole. And yeah, I lost a lot of friends and a lot of family during my addiction. My addiction took everything from me. My mom died of cancer in 2009, and she left this world knowing that I was still getting high, and I wasn't getting no better. She left this world not smiling about me. I didn't do nothing good. I didn't get sober when she was sick. I still smoked, and I tried to ignore the fact that she was sick, but the addiction was. But anyways, yeah, I lost my mom in 2009. She was my best friend. She was the only person who really knows me, and she left this world knowing that I wasn't good. I didn't have my 2 sons. I was pregnant. But yeah, the addiction really got me down. I lost everything. I didn't have nowhere to go, nowhere to stay. I jumped house from house. It was rough. The crack just, it was something I couldn't let go. I didn't want to let go. I left my ex-husband because he wanted to quit and I didn't. So I left him, which he was with me during all the things that I did. The whole sleeping around and everything. That's something I can't come back from. I still to this day have nightmares about it. But that was the drug. The drug took over my life and it took over me. I lost me. I didn't know who me was. And it was something that I thought I'd never get out of unless I died. But I got out of it. I woke up one day and just decided it wasn't worth it no more. And I was tired of running from house to house to house, wondering where I was going to live the next day, if I was going to have to pack my stuff that day because I did something wrong to the people that I was living with. And I did a lot of that too. But, yeah. I finally quit it. I met a guy, and he moved me in a day after I'd met him, which was June 15th, 2013. And he told me that day that if I moved my stuff into that door, that I had to get clean. I had to stop doing everything. I had to straighten up because I wasn't going to come in his house and ruin what he had because I wanted to get high, which he is also an ex-addict, and he smoked meth and all that. So he understood what I was going through, but he didn't want to lose everything he had gained just because I wanted to get high and, move in. So that day, I quit everything. I quit smoking crack. I quit smoking meth. I quit everything. And from then on, I have been sober for 3 years, going on June 15th, 2016. Next week, next Wednesday, I would have been sober 3 years. And in these past 3 years, I've learned who I am. I have realized that I can do a lot more than I thought I could. I can think for myself. When I was on drugs, I didn't think for myself. I did whatever everybody else wanted me to do. I was like whoever was around. If they went and did something, I was going to do it too, so I could fit in with them and be able to get that high. But now I don't have to worry about that. In these past 3 years that I've been sober, I have learned who I am. I've learned that I love people. I love making people smile. I'm an open, caring person that is always here, and I'm always willing to help another addict out and tell them my story and tell them how they can make it out of it too. It's like someone once told me, the storm has to run out of rain sooner or later. And my storm ran out of rain, and yours will too. Anybody who is an addict, your rain will dry up sooner or later. It may not be now, it may not be tomorrow, but you will come out of this addiction. I hope this video goes viral. I hope everybody hears this video, because any addict who is out there getting high thinking that it's the end of the world, that they have to do what they're doing, you don't. You can stand up and say no. Walk out, go to a rehab, go to a friend's house that's sober, reach out to somebody. It don't matter who it is. Go to a church, go anywhere, ask for help and get out of this situation while you still can, because the addiction can take you so far as to the grave. My addiction almost took me to the grave. If I wouldn't have stopped when I did, I was headed to the grave. I wasn't in jail or jail. It didn't matter. Either way it goes, I think jail and dead is the same thing, because you're locked in a cell, can't do nothing. But I was headed down the wrong road, and it took one person, just one person, to reach out to me, and he did. And to this day, we are still together, going to get married sooner or later. And He takes care of my daughter like he is, and he has made me a better mother for her by helping me out. He moved me in not even knowing me 48 hours, and he moved me in. I could have been a serial killer, and I could have killed him, but I didn't. He lended his hand out, and I took it. This video is for all addicts to watch. You can make it out. I am living proof of it. I now have a license. I have a job I've had almost 3 years. Coming January, I've been there 3 years. I don't steal no more. I make friends. I make people happy. And that's my life. I'm happy now away from drugs. You can do this. Anybody can do this if I can do this. That's all I can say. I really don't know what else to say other than you can do it, and I'm reaching out to you right now. Hear my story and live from it. You can do it. Just got to reach out. And that's what I'm doing. I'm reaching out to all addicts. You can do this. Just believe in yourself. Believe in a higher power. If it's not Jesus, believe in something. I believe in Jesus. I believe He helped me out of what I did and what I've done. He has forgiven me for all my sins. I have sinned a lot. I've hurt a lot. I've broke a lot. I've stole a lot. I've done a lot because of drugs. I lost a lot of good relationships because of them. But I am who I am, and my past is what makes me who I am today. If it wasn't for my past, I wouldn't be reaching out right now. This might reach out to somebody that feels like they're on their last rope and just ready to scream and let go and just take it on themselves. You're not alone. Just reach out. I hope everybody has a blessed day. And I'm Lauren. I'm an addict of meth and coke. I have been sober almost 3 years. June 15th is my 3-year mark. I hope you gotten something out of this video, because me sharing my story really does take a lot of courage to do. Okay. I hope everybody has a good day. Bye.